Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of W.H.O.L.E with Camille Young. Yep, that's me. Glad to see you here. It's another Thursday. We're dropping a new video. Thank you to my subscribers, my what? Holy Rollers. Yes, Holy Rollers. Thank you so much for being with us, being with me on today. It is just another wonderful day to be alive and just to be here. Thank you for all of you who are commenting in the comment section. I appreciate you, making your comments and all of that, and us going, back and forth with those comments. Continue to do that. I love engaging with each and every one of you. Also, thank you for pressing that thumbs up, that like button, and be sure to share. Again, if this is information that you feel is helpful to you, it's a good chance it will be helpful to someone else. So don't be shy, share it out, and let them, give other people an opportunity to watch and to share tBeThirsty, okay? I just want to also put out there, some of you may or may not know, I have written a book, or I'm finishing writing my book, tBeThirsty. Yes, I am an author, first-time author. Never in my wildest dreams have I ever desired to even want to be an author, but God placed it on my heart, and so I am finishing up the last parts of that, and there is a book pre-sale for $15. If you get want to buy the book on pre-sale order, reach out to me at tBeThirsty@gmail.com. That's tBeThirsty@gmail.com, and if you email me, I can give you the details on how to purchase that order for that book. It is the plan to have the book out in 2021 this year, y'all. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful and I'm super excited about it. Also, thank you again for just always supporting me. I don't take it for granted that you all come on here week after week, watching and commenting, sharing the information. I thank you. I just want to take the time to tell you thank you. And I have some apparel. This is not a shirt that's for sale, but there are other shirts that I do have for sale. So if you're interested in purchasing a t-shirt, an tBeThirsty or Holy Roller t-shirt, reach out to me again at tBeThirsty@gmail.com so that I can give you the details on how to get that t-shirt. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right on into today's topic. Today, we're going to talk about the thirst for validation and affirmation. Yes, the thirst, dehydration, you hear me? For validation and affirmation. Have you ever been around a person that, every time you turn around, they are giving themselves accolades, or they are complimenting themselves, or they are constantly talking about what they are doing and what they've done and what other people have said about them and how good, other people say they are and how good they've done. They get on my nerves. Okay. I just got to tell you the truth. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there aren't times where you cannot say, hey, I did this, I'm doing this. There is a place for some self-promotion, but that it's a really, really fine line. It's a really fine line because self-promotion can come across as a person with low self-esteem, because you're constantly having to tell people about yourself, and it can come across as arrogant. And again, who wants to be around somebody who, when all they talk about is themselves, or they're constantly talking about, what somebody else said about them or what they think about themselves? Y'all, you thirsty, okay? You are thirsty and you are in need of affirmation. You are in need of somebody validating you or the things that you do. And again, it goes back to the root. You don't know who you are. You don't know your value. And because you don't know your value, you need the affirmation of others in order for you to feel valued. You need the validation of others in order for you to feel valued. And you are unhealthy emotionally. And you really need to look at yourself and examine yourself to see, like, where is this coming from? Why am I always having to, say things about myself, especially if someone has brought it to your attention? That may be a hard conversation to have with someone, to tell them, hey, kind of chill out talking about yourself, kind of chill out, always throwing something out, promoting yourself. And, the worst part about people like this, they try to play like they are humble people. They try to play that, they have that false humility. Like, well, God just doing this in my life. And, it ain't me. It's all God. It's all God. I'm giving God all the glory. Child, bye. Okay. We know that you are, whatever you sharing, it is not in the spirit of humility. It's because you want somebody to know. And in them knowing, they can say, oh, you're so good. Oh, you did this. Or, oh, you did that. Or, oh, I wish I was like you with this. That's the real reason. And you need to get to the root cause of why you need so much validation. Why do you need to be affirmed about everything that you do, everything that you say? It is unattractive. Okay, and people, you may not notice it, but other people notice when you are constantly saying what other people are saying about you or what you're saying about yourself. And people will let you continue, talking like that and living like that because, it's kind of a tough conversation. As I said before, it's kind of a tough conversation or some hard feedback to give to somebody that you may care about. But it's a good chance you don't have a lot of close friends because they don't really like being around you because all you talk about is you. All you talk about is you and what you do. You never really take the time to even talk about them. How many compliments do you give about other people? How many compliments do you share about others? Now, you constantly complimenting yourself and affirming and validating yourself, but do you share those things with others? Are you as complimentary to other people when the opportunity presents itself? Or are you always the one that's needing validation? And I like social media. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a hater of social media. But social media is just one of those places where I find that people need validation. If you are, and I'm not hating on you, you may be fine, got a nice body, or, you work out and got nice build and all this, or you got a nice dress on or a nice suit on or whatever. But if you every day, sometimes several times a day, are posting pictures of yourself, you need to look at that. If every day you got to tell somebody what you're doing and what you've accomplished in life, so you can, see who said, ooh, congratulations, or ooh, girl, you look good, or ooh, dude, you doing it. If you got to always do that kind of stuff, you really, really need to think about it. Not ever so often, your people post things, and it's no problem with that. That's kind of what social media is set up for. But for those of you who are habitual posters, you post everything that you got going on in your life. You get your nails done, you post it. You get your hair done. You get a new pair of earrings. You buy a new suit. You buy some new shoes. You drove down the street. You constantly posting stuff. That's just, to me, that speaks to you, and it doesn't speak to you positively. Okay. And again, I'm not hating on social media. Social media has its place, but that is one of the main places where I notice where people need so much affirmation about, you got to post that you went on a cruise. You got to post that you went to dinner. You got to post that you went boo. All this and that. When you going out and you got to post your outfit. Y'all, people really don't care that much. Really, they don't. Now, they may hit the like button. They even may put some in the comment section, but they don't really care. And again, what is going on with you? Come on now, let's reel that thing in now. Quit pointing the finger and let's point the fingers back at us. Point it back at yourself. Why do I need all of this affirmation for people to tell me, ooh, girl, you ran them 10 miles. Or, ooh, girl, that's a sharp dress you got on. Ooh, I love that new haircut. Ooh, your smile is so beautiful. I mean, okay, yeah, that's good. But why you gotta post it on social media all the time? Okay? I'm just saying, y'all, for real. It's not necessary. And you really need to take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself and say, why do I always have to post something that I'm doing on social media? Am I doing stuff just so I can post on social media? I've always said it's a lot of people going broke and doing stuff just so that they can post it on social media. Many of you don't even have the money to travel out of town. You probably come back home and your lights off. But because you want to say, hey, I'm out of town, we having a blast, we doing this and that, you want to put that on social media, so people can think that you living your best life. I'm living my best life, all of that. When all the time, baby, you don't even know how your insurance going to be paid. Most of y'all probably don't even have life insurance. You got to do a GoFundMe when you leave here to put yourself in the ground, to get you or your loved one in the ground. And I'm not mad about it, and I may sound a little harsh, but y'all, let's put things in the proper perspective. Use these social media sites for what they are designed for, not to self-promote and to get affirmation, from other people about what you look like and what you're doing and how well you're doing and all of that, because really most of you are not doing as well as you say you are. Okay, and you're needing affirmation from others. All right, so let's just keep it real. We're gonna keep it real on O2Be.Ho.L.E. I can't speak on other channels that you may watch, but on O2Be.Ho.L.E, I'm gonna do my best to try to keep it real and keep it honest. All right, so don't say, I'm not saying get off social media, I'm not saying any of that, but I am saying be mindful of how you're using social media. Also, not just social media, but just in your day-to-day conversation, pay attention to how much you self-promote. Pay attention to how much you say about yourself to other people, because I'm telling you, anybody who's paying any attention is looking at you like, well, dang, she always saying something about herself. He always got to say something about himself. And it's not attractive, y'all. It's unattractive. All right. Well, that's it for today. That's all I had to tell you, honey. That's all I had to tell you. Quit being so thirsty for affirmation. Quit being so thirsty for validation, and get to know who you are so that you can not look for affirmation and validation from the outside, and you can know who you are from the inside. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of O2Be.Ho.L.E. Again, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like, share, and put comments down in that comment section. Again, I will have my email address listed there. So if you want to buy a book, do a pre-sale order, if you want to buy some apparel that I have for sale, reach out to me. Reach out to me at O2Be.Ho.L.E@gmail.com. Y'all, and until next time, God bless.